All right, so the first slide here, we don't skim over this and we don't take it lightly. This is basically compliance, and we take that very, very seriously. Let me see who's unmuted here. There we go, I think I found it. We take compliance very seriously. We believe with all sincerity that this is a legacy company. I'll talk more about the company in a little bit, but with that being said, we want this opportunity to be around for our children and our grandchildren. I'll tell my story later, but you don't want to be involved in a company that's not going to last. It defeats the purpose of residual income. And so Kathy and Jim Coover, the founders, along with John Anderson, have really set this company up with a solid foundation based on integrity and trust. And we want to do the right thing the right way. It's Kathy Coover saying, if it's not right for the consumer, it's not right for the company. And she really runs the company that way. The statements of this presentation have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. Isagenix products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. That same paragraph there just talks about typical weight loss. We're going to give you some wild examples tonight, and you might be saying, oh, those are crazy, but they're real. We're not going to fabricate anything. But by the same token, everybody's different. So seeing someone else's results doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have the same results. You will see in that same paragraph that the average is about 9 pounds in a 30-day system. Personally, the people I've been involved with personally, it's been better than that. I imagine there's some people out there that do worse, and that's what causes the average to be 9. But I'm telling you from my personal experience, it's been better than that. And then that third paragraph talks about the income. We are going to talk about income tonight. I'm going to share some stories with you that really impressed me and made me get excited about this opportunity. I know my wife and I have done well in our first little over a year. And so we're going to talk a little about income, but same thing, no guarantees. The compensation plan is the same, pays the same for everybody. Doesn't matter your race, your age, your sex, gender, just doesn't matter. It's just a fair compensation plan. In fact, they don't even ask those questions when you're signed up to be an associate. Oh, and by the way, there's no cost to be an associate with Isagenix. That's pretty cool too. But anyway, there are no guarantees. You actually got to do some work. And so this is not some get-rich-quick scheme or anything like that. It is a legitimate home-based business that you can take to highest levels. And I can't wait to share some of the stories of people who have done that. And we're just getting started. Speaking of just getting started, let's talk about the company for a minute. We're going to have 5 things we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about the company. We're going to talk about the product. We're going to talk about the compensation plan. We're going to talk about the system support. And find people that are unmuted here. Let me figure out what's going on here with that. Sorry about that, everybody. If somebody sees somebody that's unmuted, we can just help each other, kind of let me know, and I'll go over and mute them if they can't see that themselves. But the company is the first topic. Second is going to be product. Third is going to be the compensation plan, which is my favorite topic. In fact, Patty and Herb Cepeda are on a family vacation to Colorado this week, and they've asked me to host the Friday morning Cepeda call. Every morning, Monday through Friday, they have different topics, but they really every week cover the core basics of building their business, and it's exclusive to their team. And I can hardly wait to share the compensation plan in more detail Friday morning than I'm going to be able to tonight. But we will cover the compensation plan. You'll understand that there's a significant opportunity for a business here. The fourth thing is system and support. We're not a franchise, but like a franchise, you want to have a proven, successful system to follow. So you're not starting a business hoping it works. You're not starting a business from scratch and trying to figure it out. You've got success principles that you can follow and have success. And then fifth, but not last, not least by any means, it is last, I guess, is timing. And we're going to talk a little bit about timing and what it means to be in a company that's solid, growing, debt-free, profitable in 15 markets around the world, but literally just scratching the tip of the iceberg when it comes to global expansion, which is what Isagenix is undertaking in a pretty serious way right now. The timing, that fifth point, to me, all 5 are critical to have a successful business, but the fifth one is really, really exciting. I'll share more about that, why, in a little bit. So let's talk about the company for just a couple minutes. You can do your homework on the company. They've won all kinds of awards, started in 2002. In fact, I got a few notes here I just want to kind of go over with you. The founder was John Anderson. He basically founded the product. The Cleanse product was the first product that he really developed. Now, he had developed over 2,000 products and sold those formulas to over 600 different companies. But when he formulated the Isagenix Cleanse for Life, he knew he had something special. He used that product to get some toxins out of his own body because he'd been bit by a brown recluse spider down the foot area. And the hospital, the doctors were about to amputate his foot. And he's like, time out. He goes, I'm a nutritionist. I want to use nutrition to get these toxins out of my body. And so he literally developed what is now known as Cleanse for Life. I'm actually on a cleanse day today. We'll talk more about that in a minute. But that cleanse had a byproduct. As he was cleansing the toxins out of his body that literally saved him from having to amputate his foot, he found out he lost quite a bit of weight. He released quite a bit of weight. And so he's like, you know what? This not only helped me get the toxins out of my body and literally save my foot, but the weight loss aspect was huge. And so in the beginning years of Isagenix, that's pretty much what Isagenix was known for, is their weight loss. We'll talk more about the different products in a little bit, but that's one of the founders, John Anderson. The other founders are Jim and Kathy Coover. Jim Coover, about 20 years ago, was part of $1 billion a year company in the nutritional field and had a great run of success, totally financially free, was not looking for another opportunity or another company when Isagenix, John Anderson, came knocking on the door. But when he saw the opportunity to impact world health and create financial freedom for people, him and his wife, Kathy, couldn't resist. And Kathy, by the way, also is a key component of the overall founders team because she has the experience in building a large team in the field. She was a top leading income earner with several different network marketing companies she was involved in. But in each case, the company would end up letting her down. And so when Jim and Kathy and John decided to start Isagenix, they came together and they wanted the product guarantee, to where the product was not going to be tinkered with or messed with. The formula that John Anderson developers create for the best for the people, that's what's going to the marketplace. And on the other hand, Jim and Kathy Coover wanted to create a network marketing company that did it right. That's what we're talking about, the 5 things today. We talked about the company a little bit. We're in 15 markets around the world. We're getting ready to open up in Spain and Belgium. Rumor has it that we're going to be opening up Korea sometime soon. And then it just keeps going and going. Last year, it was the UK, the Netherlands, and Ireland. 15 markets as of today and expanding rapidly. That's important when you realize that companies that have gone before us that have reached the $1 billion a year plus level, today they're in like 100 markets around the world. And 70+% of their volume comes from countries like Korea, Japan, and China, where Isagenix hasn't even laid a footprint yet. So you talk about being on a ground floor opportunity, which you never want to be a part of a ground floor opportunity. But when it comes to global expansion, we are on a ground floor opportunity with a company that's proven itself. We just celebrated our 16th anniversary last week. And in doing so, this company has done right at $6 billion, that's with a B, $6 billion in sales. So right there, if you want to know the products work and are they priced right, you don't do $6 billion in sales unless your products work and are priced right. You can do your due diligence right there. Plus, we've got hundreds of thousands of stories. I'm going to show you a few of them today. All right, those are the main things I want to talk to you about. The vision of the company is to create the largest health and wellness company in the world, helping people achieve financial and health success. Now, like I said, initially, Isagenix was pretty much set up as a weight loss company. That's what they were known for. Predominantly U.S., it expanded to Canada and Australia and a few other countries. We're just now really starting to expand on a global pace. But you can see on your screen before you, we've got energy solutions, performance solutions, weight loss solutions, healthy aging solutions. One of our products, Isagenix, once you start using the Isagenix Supreme, you're not going to go a day without it. It absolutely helps relieve the effects of stress in your life. It gives you energy. It helps you sleep good at night. It's like this incredible product you don't want to be without. But we have solutions for all 4 of those different categories. Again, weight loss, energy, performance, and healthy aging. We have a 5th category, which is called financial. On this screen, we call it wealth creation. So hopefully you can relate to one or more of these areas. My wife and I, we chose all 5 personally. Now, this is a couple of ladies that were just recently, January of this year, in People magazine. 2 of the 6 ladies featured that lost more than half their body weight. These 2 ladies used Isagenix to accomplish that goal. Had the privilege of seeing both these ladies at a recent event. And you talk about a changed life. Absolutely. The lady on the right, absolutely amazing story. Lost over 400 pounds. Literally, she was on her deathbed, just wishing to die. And someone introduced Isagenix to her. She started using it. She started getting results. And over time, she was able to lose over 400 pounds and get her life back. And there are a lot of great stories similar to that. This is a friend of mine, Kwang Soo Shin, out in California. You can see his body, how it transformed from left to right. And again, he didn't even really realize that he wasn't in the healthiest of shape until he got introduced to Isagenix. He experienced the products, and today he feels better than he has in decades. This is a friend of mine, Pam Benjamin from Chicago, Illinois. She jokingly told me that she had just got to the point in her life where she just resolved to the fact that she was just to be called, just be fluffy the rest of her life. And with Isagenix, she was able to lose, I think she said 4 dress sizes. She's one very, very happy, satisfied customer. Here is the lady who won the IsaBody Challenge last year, 2017. So the IsaBody Challenge is a 16-week challenge that people from around the U.S., Canada, Puerto Rico compete in. And there are other IsaBody challenges around the world, but we have our own market area. I think last year, the year she won, 35,000 people completed the IsaBody Challenge, and she was the winner. And literally, I saw her on stage when she was in the final stages, one of the finalists, and she said something that really touched the whole audience. She had pretty much gone into a shell and was depressed, and because of Isagenix, because of the IsaBody Challenge and her transformed life, she got her life back. And she literally said, Helen is back, from the stage. I'll never forget that moment, to see this woman just be re-energized and transformed. This is a personal friend of mine, Mark Nixon. Mark also is in the 100-pound club, having released over 100 pounds. And it's literally changed his life. It's made him healthier. Now he's scuba diving. He's doing the gym. Now he has the energy to really enjoy the second half of his life. Here's a good friend of mine, Josie Cepeda, Herb Cepeda's sister. Again, was pretty much just in a point of life where she had settled for what she had to settle for. And then her brother introduced her to Isagenix, gave her hope. And now today, she's one of the leading people on the Cepeda team, doing a phenomenal job, has had a tremendous transformation, and is also building a great business. So I'm not going to go into a lot of detail tonight. We have a Monday call where we go into more detail on the product, but these are the 5 core products. There's over 60 products in the United States. I've tried most of them. I absolutely love my Isagenix products. In fact, it's kind of fun. My wife and I will talk about which one's our favorite, and we got about 10 or 15 favorites. We're not going to go into all that tonight. I just want you to know, get the product into your body, and you will experience an amazing transformation. You'll just feel the energy. You'll feel better than you felt in a long time. And if you think you're already really healthy and feeling great, that's fine. When you try these products, you'll see that your body is ready to go to the next level when given the right nutrition. I mentioned the IsaBody Challenge earlier. I want to encourage you to become a customer tonight. That's what, at the end of the call, I'm going to give you the opportunity to just become a customer, and then sign up for the IsaBody Challenge. Make that part of what you do. There's no obligation. Now, if you want to complete the challenge, there's some things you got to do, obviously, but not a lot. It's pretty easy. And every time you complete the 16-week IsaBody Challenge, the company sends you a $200 voucher for free food. So you can compete in up to 3 of these a year. That's $600 of free food a year just by being part of the IsaBody Challenge, which is going to help you have more success in the program. We're talking about helping you feel better. That's what people want. They want to feel better. They want to have energy. They want to have more life. Now, this is yours truly, Chuck Williams, on the far left-hand side in transparency. That picture on the far left was a little before I joined Isagenix. It was the best fat boy picture I had. That was pretty much at my highest peak. I guess I was about 230 there. I got down to about 210 before I started taking the Isagenix products. And so the picture in the middle there is after I had released 22 pounds. So from 210, released 22 pounds. The picture on the far right is after I got involved in the IsaBody Challenge for the first time. And about 3 or 4 months ago, that picture was taken with me at the gym working out with my wife. And I was in my first IsaBody Challenge. And literally, ladies and gentlemen, in the last 6 months, my wife and I have been working out and eating right. Now, I saw a lot of people in the gym, they're working out harder and more days than we were, but they weren't getting the results we were getting. And I do attribute that to the Isagenix performance products. We have a product called Nitro, and I'm going to be taking one of those in just a little bit when I get off this call, because my wife and I like to work out at night after we're finished with our day's work. That nitro allows you to work out harder and longer, and literally you could see the difference in the gym. I had one of the guys in the gym come to me one time and asked me if I was juicing. Not your healthy juicer. They're talking about steroids. And I was able to look at the face and say, no, I'm not doing steroids. I'm having such great development because of the nutrition I'm taking, Isagenix. So needless to say, a lot of people in the gym are now Isagenix customers. So that's my personal story. My wife and I now crave exercise, which that was definitely not the case for me before I got involved in Isagenix. And we also crave good nutrition. So before I get into the compensation plan, that was pretty much the product. I want you to think for a minute about how much you're currently spending on your food. Because a lot of people find that they actually save money buying healthy, nutritious food from Isagenix than they do buying food from the grocery store and the fast food restaurants and the places where they're currently getting their food. So take a few minutes as a guest and do some analysis. Figure out what you're spending. You might be spending more than you think. Is it $10 a day, $20 a day? If you eat out at all, like a lot of people do, it's easily $20 a day. So figure out what you're currently spending on food, and then it'll help you to see that you're not going to be spending a lot of extra money with Isagenix. You're just simply going to be transitioning that money you were spending at the local grocery store, the fast food restaurants, the convenience stores, the Starbucks, all those places. You're going to be transitioning that money into your own business, your own account, either as a customer or a business builder associate. We recommend everyone come in with a weight loss system. Now you might be saying, Chuck, I don't have your situation. I don't have that big belly. I don't have 22 pounds I need to release. We still recommend everybody come in that first 30 days and complete the weight loss system just to get the toxins out of your body and give your body a fresh start. And then you can transition into performance, energy, healthy aging. Like I said, my wife and I, we do all four. We maintain our weight. We're into energy, performance, and healthy aging for sure. And we're really excited about the wealth creation we're going to talk about tonight. So the best pack as a business builder is that top pack. It's called the Ultimate Pack. This is the one that Herb and Patty Cepeda recommend. And it literally gives you a little bit of everything. Now, I got to tell you, when I first got involved in Isagenix, I did not come in with the Ultimate Pack. But later, when I saw the value of it, we bought one. And with that, it gave us a good cross-section of all the products. So when different people call me and ask me about the joint support, or the brain support, or the heart, whatever product they ask me about, now I can tell them, I've tried it, I love it. And I can literally say that about everything. I'm trying to think of a product I don't like, but I can't think of one off the top of my head. But if you call me, having had the Ultimate Pack, as a business owner, I like to have tried everything that I'm going to be promoting. So that's the main reason for the Ultimate Pack. Plus, you get the most product for your money. The second one is the Value Pack. This is probably the most popular pack as far as what people buy for the best value. At $5.59, you're going to get an amazing assortment of products. You're going to get the weight loss system, but you're also going to get Isoline bars. Those are like healthy snack bars or full meal replacements. You're going to get Whey Thins, which is a box of little bag, individual packages of snacks. You get Isolites, one of my top 10 for sure. Isolites are little chocolate squares that are nutritious and healthy, low calorie, taste great, and they kind of trick your brain into being satisfied to where, like on a cleanse day, it just allows the cleanse day to go very, very smoothly. In fact, the Isolites, you could literally start a whole business just with the Isolites. That's just one of the many products that Isagenix has available. E-Shots. I think everybody on the call, if you've had an E-Shot, that's one of your top 10 favorite products. It's a healthy energy drink. Isogreens. I don't know about you, but I definitely was not eating enough greens. And with Isogreens, I just put a scoop in my shake every morning, and I've got my greens for the day. Love it. Complete Essentials with Isagenesis. This is a must as far as I'm concerned. It's part of the healthy aging product line. But literally, I'm taking this pack in the morning, pack in the evening. They got one for women, one for men. And what I noticed after months of being on the product is my hair started to turn back to its natural color. So it had been graying, and most 56-year-old guys, it turns loose or gray, and that's what was happening to me. But what happened was, as I started using this Isagenesis, it's got telomere support, and my hair started to turn back to its normal, natural color. I was sharing this at a meeting one time, at a local home meeting, and one of the guys said, Chuck, you're kidding me. I thought you were dyeing your hair. And it does look like I am, but I'm not. It's the nutrition. So that comes with the Value Pack. There's also much, much more value there. If you do the math, the company just recently added $143 of value to the Value Pack. They kind of wanted to make it a no-brainer to where that pack kind of stands out on its own, that that's the pack you want to get. As we talk and transition into business right now, the value pack includes 2 free enrollment codes. So it's going to help you get your business kicked off and help a couple people get started very, very quickly. Then you got the premium pack and the 30-day weight loss system. Those are lower end packs that have the very, very basics of what you need to have success with the product. Okay, now we're going to get into the compensation plan. We're going to stay focused on what we call the you share, they share, and then I'm going to give you a couple nuggets about why this compensation plan is so powerful. First of all, I might want to tell you as I get into the compensation plan, why I might know. I have been the #1 income earner with 4 small network marketing companies, 3 of which are no longer in business. So it really does pay to choose the right company like I have this time in Isagenix. You want to pick a company that's going to be around for your children and your children's children and your own lifetime. Isagenix has the foundation and is poised to be that company. Now, as the #1 income owner of 4 different companies and have made a considerable amount of money in this industry, I get approached all the time with different businesses, different startups. I would never touch a startup with a 10-foot pole. Been there, done that. 95% of them don't last. Doesn't do any good to create residual income if it doesn't last. Now, with Isagenix, it is so simple because it's just you share, they share. Even our customers can share and earn referral rewards, free product. So when you, either a customer or associate, refer another person to Isagenix, they get their own website. You don't have to stock any product. You don't have to inventory any product. They get their own website. They order online. It's delivered to their door just like it's delivered to your door. So no inventory. That's huge. Now, when that happens and someone buys a pack, a system, a little bitty system is going to get you a little bitty product introduction bonus. A big system, the ultimate system, is going to get you a $150 bonus. The value pack that I mentioned earlier is going to get you a $100 bonus. That's what we're going to use for this example. If you're a customer, and I don't ever want to say just a customer because we love customers. 87% of people in Isagenix are customers. We love customers. If you're a customer, you're going to get a referral. It's called a product introduction voucher. It's like a coupon that you can use to get more free food from Isagenix. If you go into your back office as a customer and click on this big purple box back there that says become an associate, there's no charge to become an associate. But once you're an associate, you now are in the business. And instead of earning vouchers that you can use for free product, you're going to start earning commissions. I had a gentleman on my team just got started over the weekend with his first real recruiting, and he went crystal manager in a very short period of time, earned over $900 literally in one day. Now, he had built a few things up to that, but the one day triggered consultant and crystal manager, and so he earned over $900 in one day. I'll tell you more about making money in just a minute here, but let's focus on this right here. The product introduction bonus. It's so key because as you're helping new customers get started, the company's paying you up front, ranging from $25 to $150. In our example, let's say you get a couple customers started and they both buy value packs like you did. Assuming you do. No one's going to force you to do anything, but if you really do the math, you're going to want to get the value pack because you're going to get the absolute best deal for yourself, the most product for yourself. And by the way, all these products have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you're not risking anything. If you don't like it, you can send it back. In fact, if you don't like it, you can send it back and exchange it for something else or get your money back. They are so generous. They really want you to be happy as a customer. Now, here's what gets exciting. They have what's called a double product introduction bonus. If you happen to make both your customers get started in the same week, instead of earning the normal product introduction voucher as a customer or product introduction bonus as an associate, the company doubles that. And they don't double it for every 2. Once you get 2, the 3rd, 4th, 5th, every one of them, they're all doubled. So whether it's $25 or $100 or $150, normally it's doubled. So in this example, 2 customers, same week, instead of $100 each, it's $200 each. You just earned $400. If you remember, you only paid, $578 for your value pack? So you've almost got all your money back just by helping 2 customers get started. But it's better than that. Once you've got 2 customers started, one on your right team and one on your left team, you just earn a $50 rank advancement bonus. It's called consultant. Oh, by the way, for those of you listening to this in April and May of 2018, the company said, what the heck, let's double it. So for 2 months, we got a promotion going that if you become a consultant for the first time from now until May 27th, the company's going to double that bonus and pay you $100. But let's stick with a normal compensation plan. It's 50, so 450. But remember, it's on the record. We got a promotion going right now that really 450 becomes 500 until May 27th if you're a first-time consultant. Now, if you help your customer do the same thing you did, become an associate, get a couple customers, your customer, your associate is going to make the same money you made. It's just a compensation plan. It pays out again, like I said, no respect of person. But when you help someone become a consultant that you personally enrolled, the company's going to reward you with a $100 consultant development bonus. And they've got 20 of those waiting for you. No time limit. When you help people become a consultant, the first 20, you get $100 each. So in this example, you would have earned 2 of those $100 consultant development bonuses. You add up all your bonuses so far, it'd be $650. And by the way, if it's in April or May, it'd be $700. But you get the idea. Now you've more than paid for your product, and you're getting good nutrition food. You're replacing food that you were spending in the grocery store. You're feeling better. You're looking better. This is truly a win-win. Now, if that wasn't good enough, the company says, look, Isagenix says, we gave you the $50, currently $100 for being a consultant. When you become a manager, which is defined as having 2 people you personally enroll, reach consultant all at the same time. Now they don't have to do it simultaneously, but they have to both be active at the same time. You get a $250 Crystal Manager bonus. Now you get that if you do it in your first 60 days of being an associate. So from the time you go in your back office, click on the big purple box, you've got 60 days to become a manager. If you do that, a $250 bonus. You add all those bonuses up, you're looking at $900, $950 if you do it in April or May because the extra $50 for becoming a consultant. That's exciting. So now you've paid for all your food the first month, all your vitamins, snacks. There's a voucher in there. There's 2 gifts to the next customer. We're talking value pack again. And you've got enough to buy a whole 30-day weight loss system or basic pack for your next month, which you may or may not need that. You can get whatever you need. But $950, that's awesome. This is a slide. I was at a presentation recently, and I showed that recap for you in one slide. So I just took a snapshot of it for you. But basically, you're looking at $900 US simply by becoming a Crystal Manager in your first 90 days in Isagenix as an associate. Now, remember, you're not limited to waiting 60. I said 90 days. It's 60 days, just like it says on the slide. You can do it faster. We have had a lot of people do it faster. So when do you want to start getting results? In this compensation plan, I'm just going to touch on this a little bit more, and then we'll wrap this up. But we have 2 teams, a right team and a left team. As these 2 teams start to grow, as you start out with the you share, they share, and in those people, you share, they share, it starts to grow and compound. It's networking, it's referral. You couldn't do this kind of business before computers, but with computers, everybody gets a referral code, everybody goes in the system, and anybody, catch this, anybody that comes to Isagenix through your referral network counts towards your business volume. Let me repeat that. That's exciting. Can you imagine going to your local grocery store or movie or restaurant and they gave you a number? They said, hey, thank you for being a customer. Here's your number. Everybody you refer to us, we're going to give you a bonus. That'd be great in and of itself. But then if they did that to every customer, so anybody you referred to them, referred somebody, down through infinity, you got credit for that business volume, and there was a way for you to earn compensation from all that. Now, I told you I was going to share a couple stories with you, and that's why I do want to wrap up our call with today. I don't know. There's so many great stories. My favorite is probably Jessica Johnston. Jessica heard about Isagenix through Herb and Patty Cepeda. She said no to them for quite a while, I think a year and a half or so. And then she decided the timing was right. She decided to get involved. In her first 2.5 years, she earned her first $1 million. Now, that's an amazing feat. It's just absolutely amazing. She had no network marketing experience. She basically was a business owner, raising kids. So it wasn't like she was sitting around lots of time either. But she, as busy people do, she knew how to productively use her time, and she was coachable and teachable. And within 2.5 years, she earned her first $1 million. What's even more exciting is over the next 3.5 years after that, she earned a cumulative total of $5 million. So this lady has earned $5 million in her first 5 years. Now, where that's really exciting is when you look at Herb and Patty Cepeda's story, they've earned over $20 million in their little over 10 years in the business. Why is the $5 million exciting compared to $20 million? Because Jessica Johnson earned her $5 million faster than Herb and Patty Cepeda earned theirs. Now, there's no guarantee that she'll continue growing at the rate that they grew, but think about the possibilities. Now, let's roll that back for you and me. Those may be too many zeros for you and me. It's not for me. My goal is set to become a multi-million-dollar earner in this company. But that may be too much for you right now. All you got to realize is you get paid on all the volume on both your teams. So if you got two teams, every time you hit a certain volume, although it's small, 600 business on one side and 300 on the other, you get a $54 cycle bonus. I'm not going to go to all the details to bore you, but I will tell you this. As it pays down to infinity, you're going to be getting credit for volume of people you don't even know who they are. Some will be placed under you from people in your upline support team, possibly. No guarantees, but it's possible. If that happens, all of them and the people they lead to all count for your volume. As these cycle bonuses start to grow week after week after week, month after month after month, it starts to compound and grow. If you're building your business, it is a business, you grow it. You can literally be earning up to $13,500 a week in one business center just from the cycle bonuses. I was talking to a couple of really sharp ladies earlier today, along with some other people, and just sharing with them what it takes to stay qualified. Because a lot of companies, they'll put hurdles and leaps and things to where they don't have to pay you. Not Isagenix. In Isagenix, you have one active customer on your right team and one active customer on your left team, and you're active. What does that mean? It means you're doing at least 100 BD every 30 days. Piece of cake. That's it. You can earn up to $700,000 a year in cycle bonuses simply by being active and having two active customers, one right, one left. Now, of course, you're not going to put just two people in the business and get rich. The odds of that are almost nearly impossible. You're going to have to build a business. But all you do need is one good leader on the right and one good leader on the left, and watch what happens over time, especially with the stage that companies in. This is what I'm going to wrap up with right now, is system and support. We have the best system and support in the entire company of Isagenix. Isagenix itself has great system and support, but when you add to that we have Herb and Patty Cepeda teaching us and streamlining the system to make it successful, there's none better. As soon as you become a customer on the Cepeda team, you have access to BeSetFreeLife.com. BeSetFreeLife.com. You have access to become a member of that site. That's the Cepeda site, and everything you need to know to build your business is right there under the member section. You simply register to become a member. If you have an ID number and you're on their team, you're in. No cost. So between the Isagenix system and the Cepeda system, there are no better systems in all of network marketing. In all of Isagenix, you are in the best spot possible being part of the Cepeda team. And then last but not least is timing, market timing. I mentioned earlier, I kind of hinted at it, but with the global expansion, there's never been a better time to be a part of Isagenix. You might be saying, Chuck, I wish I got involved 10, 12 years ago when they first started. No, you don't. A lot of those people are not even in the business anymore. It's tough being a pioneer. You want to come into business right now. This is the best time to be involved in Isagenix. It's the best time to join Isagenix. We did just under $1 billion last year. All of us that really understand business and see the projection of where this company is going, we know beyond a shadow of a doubt, this company is going to be a multi-billion-dollar company, and it's going to happen fairly quickly. The company is just now getting ready to go into hyper momentum. There has never been a better time to get started in Isagenix. Herb and Patty Cepeda got started 5.5 years after the company started, and they went to number one within about 5 years. There can be people that join today that end up being the number one income earners in this company. That's the way the compensation plan is set up. The people that get in first don't necessarily make the most money. It's the people that help the most people that make the most money with Isagenix. So your timing couldn't be better. As we really start to expand heavily in the UK and throughout all of Europe, South America is wide open. Asia is wide open. The whole world is wide open. Even here in the United States, I find it hilarious that I've talked to people all over the country, and most people may have heard the name Isagenix, but they really don't know much about it. When you explain it to them, they catch fire. And all you got to do as a business owner is get them to become a customer. Everything else falls into place once they get these products into their body. A transformed body can't help but share it with other people. As people share with other people, your network grows. And as your network grows, so does your income. I hope and pray that you saw something here in this presentation that will cause you to have enough interest to get back with the person that invited you, do them the courtesy of thanking them for inviting you to see what I believe is the best home-based business opportunity that's ever been developed, ever. We've got products that you develop an emotional attachment to, you're not going to go without, so that creates residual income. And we have a system in place to where it pays you down through infinity by simply referring other people. Every Monday night, we have a product call. Wednesday night is our business call. Every day, Monday through Friday, we have informational training calls led by the Cepedas or one of their key leaders. And bsetfreelife.com is a great place to go to get your information. Express University is coming up. It is nearly sold out, ladies and gentlemen. It's a long way away, I know, but if you go to bsetfreelife.com, check out Express University. Get your tickets now. As a leader, get a couple extra tickets so you've got some for new people that you bring on board after it is sold out. So with that, I want to thank you for joining us. And that ends our regular presentation. I just want to hit on a couple things for those of you that are involved in the business. This is kind of a training after the call. Right now, we're in the middle of what's called a rapid crystal reset. The rank advancement bonuses I talked to you about during the presentation, $50 for becoming a consultant. The company's got a 2-month deal going where they doubled it to $100. Amazing. But they also have a rapid reset to where those rank advancement bonuses, if you become a director by April 29th, that's almost the rest of this month. A director simply means you've helped 6 people that you personally enroll become consultants. If you do that, it's normally $750 if you do it in your first 120 days. Well, the company's reset the clock for all of us starting March 5th. So if you were in before and you missed that first window, you got a chance to get it again. If you're brand new, you get a chance to do it too. You've got till April 29th to go director. You'll be a crystal director, and you'll earn not just $750 like normal, but you'll earn $1,500. It's a double rapid reset, double. And you're saying, well, Chuck, I just got involved. I don't have much of a chance. Yes, you do. You got your whole warm market available to you. 6 people to get 2 customers each is not that difficult. You can do it. And if you do, it's not $750 like normal. It's $1,500. And if you miss it, you've got your full 120 days to still get your normal crystal director bonus. Then what's really exciting to me is executive. Executive is the top of the pay plan. And ladies and gentlemen, it's not that difficult. It's 10 customers that you help become an associate, and you help each of those 10 get 2 customers. You have to have 5 of those on your right and 5 of those on your left. If you do that by May 27th, with this rapid reset that's going on, you don't get the normal $1,000 for hitting crystal executive. It's double, $2,000. And again, if you're brand new, don't worry if you don't get it done by May 27th. You've got the full 180 days from the time you become an associate to become an executive to get the crystal executive bonus of $1,000. But if you want it doubled, you need to do it a little faster. And so get with the person who invites you. If you're serious about this as a business, that's $3,500. It's just in the director and executive bonuses. You can make a lot of money in a hurry with Isagenix, and you can set yourself up for financial freedom for the long term. I mentioned this during the presentation, double consultant rank advancement bonuses. You need to go to every customer you have, and even if they're not interested in the business, help them learn how to become an associate, help them get 2 customers to where they get the product introduction bonuses, and they get the $100 consultant rank advancement bonus. Oh, and by the way, as if it wasn't great enough, the company last week ran its best promotion in the history of the company, free shipping and free enrollment. Now, if you get a value pack or an ultimate pack, there is no enrollment fee. If you've got an enrollment code that someone who bought a value pack who's got an enrollment code to give you, they give you a $29 discount. But right here, if you do 150 BV this week, and I believe this week only, I don't think they're going to extend it. So through Sunday night, if you, new customer, 150 BV, they waive the shipping and they give you free enrollment. That, ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely amazing. There's also a trifecta part of the promo. If you do 200 BV, they throw in a box of e-shots for you. You got to order those e-shots on your order, but if you do 200 BV or more, they'll give you the free box of e-shots. So focus on the free shipping and the free enrollment this week. Get signed up as many new customers as you can. And then with that, you start to help them go through the ranks and follow the same path you're following. Consultant, manager, director, executive. The company's got it all laid out. The system is in place. All you got to do is apply yourself. So with that, get back with the person who invites you. Get your account set up, because I promise you, well, I don't know this for everybody, but everybody I know that's working in the business, they're not just talking to one person. They're talking to several people. And the way these two teams work, the sooner you become a customer, it positions you in their genealogy, and then potentially the next customer and the next customer and the next customer could easily fall under you, and you get credit for all their volume the rest of your career and theirs. So with that, God bless you. Thank you for the opportunity to present to you tonight. I am proud to represent the Cepeda team. This is the Cepeda Zoom call Wednesday night. Get back on the person who invites you and come join us. God bless you. Bye-bye.